Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel and today another Forza Horizon 5 video. And today I'm going to be going over how to get this car, and I'm also going to be going over all the customization, doing some drift builds, drag builds, and race builds, and seeing how good this Nissan drift car can actually be. So as you guys can see, this is a full-on proper drift car, and yeah, it's one of my favorite cars in this game. I know I always say the cars that I go over are my favorite cars, but this is truly one of my favorite cars in this game because of how unique it is. So number one, as you guys can see, again, it is a full-on drift car. It's another Nissan drift car, but this is a 2023 Formula Drift number 64 Forsberg Racing Nissan Z. So they got a regular Nissan Z and they said, you know what, screw the Nissan Z, and we're gonna fully I guess strip this car out and make it as good of a drift car as possible. Now this car has 1300 horsepower stock. It's rear wheel drive. It's smack in the middle of S1 class. It weighs 3,100 pounds, and obviously it's on drift tires, of course. And if you guys want to know how to get this car, you have to head over to the festival playlist. You got to go to series, and you have to get 160 points in the whole entire Upgrade Hero series in general. Now, if you were technically able to get this car, I believe, if you, yeah, 76, yeah, so you should have been able to get this car in, you could have gotten this car in the autumn season. If you went up to, like, I don't know, 70, or, yeah, I guess, like, 70 points in the summer and autumn season, plus you got up a little bit of points from doing the monthly rivals for winter and spring, you should have gotten enough points to get this car at the end of the autumn season. If not, you were still able to get it in the winter season, which is what I did. I fully grinded out the winter season up to 6-7 points, and you could still get it in the spring season. So definitely recommend picking up this drift car, because this drift car is insane. Alright guys, so we are on a drift tune, or on a drift zone with this car. Now I do want to mention to you guys that what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be drifting this car stock. As you can see, this is me drifting this car stock. Then after we do a couple drift zones with this car in stock, then we're going to fully upgrade it to make it the best drift car it could possibly be, which means me getting a drift tune by another person because I suck at making drift tunes. Then after that, we'll do a drag build on this car and see how good this thing can actually drag race. And then after that, I know there's a bunch of stuff in this video, then we're going to do a road race and see how good this car can actually be when it comes to actually racing this car properly and not drifting on the sides of roads and falling off mountains. So I feel like we're doing good right now. I don't know what drift score we have to beat, but since this is a proper drift car, I do have extremely high hopes for this car, which means high hopes for this car means that I need to beat like 2 personal bests with this, because like I said, this is a drift car at the end of the day, so it better be a couple drift scores. Now, if you do want to see another video on me going over another drift car, which is another Nissan, then go check out my Forza Horizon 5 playlist, and you'll see all of the videos that I've made on Forza Horizon 5 since this game has came out, and you'll see a bunch of different videos from my playlist. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let me know down in the comments down below what other videos you want me to do on specific cars for Forza. Now next Thursday, once that new Mercedes-Benz SL65 comes out, I will be doing a video on that once it comes out. As you guys can see, we did pretty decent on that drift zone. We'll hit up this drift zone. So 38,000. Do you think I could reach 38,000 drift points? I feel like I can. So we're gonna try to do 38,000 drift points and see if we could beat that. But yeah, like I said, usually I always come out with a video going over the new cars that come out in Forza, because I like unlocking those cars and letting you guys know if you should unlock them or not, as this was a horrible drift run, so that was not good. Yeah, we're gonna redo this drift zone. I know I could do better than that. Come on, there's no way. I think I could beat my personal best, but I just need to get a bigger run up and have more angle and not be in 4th gear. Let's try 3rd gear. I feel like 3rd gear would be a little bit better for us. Come on, I need angle. Come on, give me some angle, please. Wait, are we gonna reach 38k? 35k. Alright, that's 35k. I think once we fully upgrade this car, I think we're gonna be able to beat 38k. So this is gonna be the last drift zone that we're gonna do stock, and then after this we're gonna get a good tune on this car to be extremely good in terms of drifting, and then we're gonna see if we could beat that drift score, because I know I can. I need more horsepower, which sounds crazy because this car has over 1,000 horsepower, but in terms of drifting in this game, the more horsepower the better, so we need to make sure that this car has more horsepower, and it needs to be all-wheel drive because all-wheel drive brings in more drift points. So I feel like once we have a good drift tune on this car, then this car can easily, I feel like, beat that drift score, and I feel like it could possibly beat 2 scores, which is what I've been aiming for. So yeah, we'll see that. But again, this car is stock right now, so not really gonna expect much from it now. But if we could beat this personal best, that would be nice. I don't know what our personal best is though. 177k. All right, I'll see you guys in the next drift tune. All right, guys, so we have officially finished upgrading this. Now, like I said, always, I got a tune from a different person. This is not my tune. Also, for the drag tune, I am going to be getting a different drag tune from another person, not mine. And yeah, I'm not going to be saying this in every video because I don't want to say in every single video, oh, I got this tune from someone else. Just know every single time I do a drift build on a car and a drag build, then you guys know it's not my tune. And yeah, this car went from 1,300 horsepower to almost 2,000 horsepower, and it's also all-wheel drive now, and it's an S2 class. So if we cannot beat 38,000 points, then this car is a failure. I mean, and this has to happen first try, because there is no way that we're not going to be able to beat 38k. It has to happen. 38k, come on. Thank you very much. 40,000 points. That is 1 personal best completed. And yeah, that's a good score. That is a very, very good score. We went up 2,000 points. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but every point counts for that tiny drift zone. And let's see if we could do... let's try this. 122,000 points. I feel like we could do that. We don't necessarily use that drift zone a lot, so hopefully we could beat the personal best. That would be nice, because as you guys know, I need to beat 2 personal bests with this car. It just has to happen, or else then it did not exceed my expectations, and it did not meet my expectations. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, if it does not beat 2 or more personal bests, then that is rough. And it has to do with drifting, obviously not drag racing or anything else. So I'm hoping that it could beat this personal best. I don't know what we have with this drift zone, so I already forgot because I have short-term memory loss, so I don't know. But I'm hoping this is good enough. Is that good enough? 123,000, nice. I don't know if we barely beat that, but that's the 2nd personal best that we beat. That's perfect. All right, so we beat that drift zone. Let's do one more drift zone. We'll do this one right here. Farmland Trail, 211k. Let's remember, 211,000. Let's see if we could beat 211,000. And as I clicked the wrong button, oops, 211,000, come on. Alright, we need to enter this drift zone this way. Alright, perfect. Okay, I don't know. I feel like 4th gear is better for this. Yeah, 4th gear is better for these longer drift zones that have you going faster, because 3rd gear, I don't know, I feel like it bottoms out too quickly, but for these corners, I feel like I need 3rd gear. I don't know, it's just the way this car is set up, not really what I like, but it's still an extremely good drift tune. I definitely would recommend using this drift tune. It's like one of the only drift tunes that has 5-star rating on it, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. But I feel like we're doing good. Oh yeah, 211k. What? 219,000. That is 3 drift zone personal best. This car is insane. I mean, what an insane car. All right, so now that we moved from drift build, let's go to a drag build. All right, guys, so this has 1,900 horsepower. Again, almost at 2,000. It still weighs 3,100 pounds, and it's all-wheel drive. But the difference between this and a drift tune is that this is way higher off the ground, and it doesn't have as much camber, so it should be going in a straight line instead of going sideways immediately once you punch it. So this should be an extremely good drift car. I mean, the fact that it's literally 18 horsepower away from 2,000. So this car is just so powerful as we freaking hit a wheelie. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, look at this. It's not even close, guys. We are destroying everyone. Oh my gosh, look at everyone behind us. It's not even close. We are like destroying everyone. That's insane how fast this car is. Wow, of 18.352 second. drag strip. Wow, that's fast. That is insane. Alright, so now that we went over that drag strip, let's do this drag strip over here at the festival. And I'm hoping for a, I don't know, 8 second. If we could do 8 second, that would be nice. So let's try to aim for 8 seconds, as that is a little bit too. But yeah, look at this. It literally pops like a little wheelie in the front when you first started. So yeah, let's see. Come on, guys. I have high hopes. Let's see. Come on. I feel like we can get 8 seconds. It shouldn't be that hard, but again, you never know. So I don't really drag race a lot in this game, so I don't know what would be good, but I feel like 8 seconds is a good time for this car, because this car is just so fast. But I guess 8 seconds is very ambitious, as we're gonna get 8 seconds at like 90% through the race, or 80% through the race. So wow, that was not even close to 8 seconds. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently the drag racing now is a 12.5 second drag strip mile. So I don't know, that was far from 8 seconds. I need to make sure that when I'm talking about drag racing, I know what I'm talking about. But as you guys can see, this car is an extremely good drag car. So now that we went over some drag racing, let's do the final bit of the day, a road race. Alright guys, so we're on the Dunas Blanca sprint. So let's see how we do. We are on unbeatable difficulty, so we should be last. As why are we not last? I thought I was on unbeatable difficulty. Wait, what? Hold up. Wait guys, I thought I'm on I feel like if you're on unbeatable difficulty, you should be last. But I guess I'm not, so apparently we're gonna be starting ahead. But usually you start 12th, but okay, this game is bugging out apparently. But unless I'm just wrong, I mean that also could be the case too. But I feel like you always start 12th place if you're on unbeatable difficulty. But yeah, this car is at the end of the day a drift builds or drift car, so I don't know how this build is gonna really do, but it's actually pretty decently grippy, and it is actually all-wheel drive, so I'm surprised we're not really experiencing that much understeer. Actually, I take that back. We are indeed experiencing quite a lot of understeer on those turns. I really have to slow down. But again, you should be expecting that if you have over 1900 horsepower and you're all-wheel drive. But it's not the worst thing ever. Like, it's definitely drivable. It's not like it's undrivable, but it's not the easiest thing to control, for sure, just because it has so much horsepower. Like, if you had maybe 1500 horsepower and it stayed at rear-wheel drive, had better grip, then I feel like this would be a better build. But it's too understeery in the corners. If we were in a straight line, that would be good, but that's just not the case right now. So we are struggling quite a lot. We're in 7th place. We are 50% through the race, so let's see if we could at least reach top 5. That would be nice. That's kind of what I'm hoping for now. Oh wow, that's a big send up the middle. I mean, the Corvette just let me go through up the middle. I mean, that was a beautiful move by us. Took inspiration by Max Verstappen. We are gonna get into 4th place. That's cool. Can we beat the Dodge Viper? And we do, so that's 4th place. There we go. That is 3rd place. We are destroying everyone. Holy crap. And we're gonna get 2nd place. Wow, okay, this car's insane. I was just talking trash about it, and we are pulling our best Max Verstappen impression right now, going up to 2nd place. That is not a Verstappen impression. That is a Lewis Hamilton impression. That is not good. Now we are in 8th place. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys watch F1. We are now 8th place, and I fell off. That is, yeah, I fell off. That is not good. Guys, we were 2nd place, but we had a skill issue, and we ended up finishing the race at 8th place. Oh my gosh, we badly messed up towards the end of the race. Gosh, alright. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And let me know down in the comments below if you rate this car a W or an L. W means you like this car, and L means you don't like this car. I feel like the majority of people would say it's a W car. And thank you, Forza, for adding it into the game. And especially, it's a good thing that it's free. And I will see you guys in the next Forza Horizon 5 video. I'll see you guys then. Bye.